Rolling by trike. Here we go. Yo, what is up, YouTube fam? Welcome back to Richie Rich Abroad. I'm your host, Richie Rich.
And this is Cheng.
And we already having a blast, giggling, grand smiles, giggles, and laughs. And this show is on. So for you guys, look, before we get started, before you do your thing, I'm just gonna put out a disclaimer.
Okay, go ahead.
If you guys don't want to hear the truth, change it to another channel. Don't watch this show. If y'all don't want to hear the truth, today we are telling the truth. We always tell the truth, but today we might be saying some stuff that some people don't want to hear. I'm putting it out there right now. This applies to everybody, to all of us. If you don't want to hear the truth, this is not the show for you. I'm just saying that, right? Yeah. So it's about red flags, dating red flags, and we're focusing on online dating red flags, especially today. So Cheng, do your thing, and then we're gonna kick it off.
Yeah, make sure you can handle the truth.
That would have been a good promo. We should have did that promo. You can't handle the truth. You want the truth? I want the truth. Right?
Yeah. So I mean, it all applies to everybody, including us and including everybody here. So we're not really specifically pointing it to you.
No fingers at nobody. But look, it is what it is. And look, I always say to Cheng, I always say, look, we can't say stuff to other people and act like it don't apply to us. It applies to everybody out there. And this, by the way, this show is where having a couple of young ladies in the show will really make a difference.
Yes.
Because they can give some feedback. They might disagree. And so, ladies, if you disagree, let us know.
Yes.
Just let us know. We always say be constructive. I promise you, no one is going to attack you. No one is going to say anything negative. This is about sharing opinions and educating the people out there. Cheng, kick it off. Let's go.
Yeah. So again, the topic for today is the huge dating red flags that expats ignore but pay for it later. You know, you ignore and then regret later. Of course, everybody, don't forget that this is a call-in live stream. The number is 415-490-8030.
Call-in live stream.
Mic up and cam up if you want to show your handsome or beautiful face on the screen.
Absolutely. Yeah. And of course, be sure to hit that thumbs up button on your way in. And if you're new to this channel, you're new to our live stream, please subscribe to our channel. We love having new people in the family. And okay, what else?
Yes, and if you're new here, you might consider, being respectful, because everybody,
don't consider it.
Be respectful. Yeah. Okay, be respectful, because Slick Rick will be quick on the trigger.
Yes. We should call him Quick Rick.
Quick Rick.
Yeah, Quick Rick.
Or Strict Rick.
Strict Rick, right? Yeah. Anyways, look, we just want people to be respectful.
Yes.
We're always going to be respectful to you guys. We're never going to shame you for your comments or embarrass you or anything like that. And we're not going to allow anyone to do it to you either. This is a free forum. We want it to be open, and we want to share opinions and want people to feel free to share their opinions.
Yes, like what I always tell my students, we create an environment where you're comfortable and you're free to share your thoughts without being disrespectful.
Absolutely.
All right. So, but before we move on to the first talking point, let's have, if you're single and you want to put yourself out there, email us, send us an email, and join our couples connection.
Absolutely. It's something I keep talking to the fellas about. The fellas, people, I was on this dating site. I was on this dating site. I was on this dating site, and the women were scammers, and the women were this, the women. Hey, we're inviting you guys to come onto our channel. We have 10,000 plus subscribers, going on 11,000 subscribers. There are a lot of opportunities for quality women to see you. Come on to our couples connection. Show yourself off. Let them see what kind of man you are. Let them see who you are. Put your best foot forward.
Yeah, nothing to lose, but you have more to gain.
You got a whole lot to gain. Hit us in the email if you want. The email is always in the description. Hit us in the email. All you have to do is say, Rich, I want to be on Couples Connection, and we'll take care of the rest.
Yeah, and remember, there are silent watchers, especially Filipinas, who are watching our live stream. They just don't comment, but they're watching.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. So let's start. Anything
Okay.
else you want to say?
There is one thing I wanted to
Okay.
say. Of course, we never ever. Well, that's not true. I don't say never. I was gonna say we never solicit super chats, but we did sort of for
All right, Chart.
our charity rights donation. But we're not having a charity rights donation, so we're not soliciting super chats or super stickers. But we are never mad, never upset if you want to send them in, and they will always go to a good cause, namely to improving our studio and doing something that enhances the views and the show for you guys.
Yes,
Okay.
aesthetics and the quality of our videos.
By the way, what you guys think about? I mean, how you feel about the new studio? I
Yeah.
mean, is it cool? I mean, how you feel about it? Nobody really said anything about
Yeah,
it,
they
right?
did
Did
before
somebody did?
when you moved in.
Okay, but it's
Yeah,
a
it's
little. We got the
new.
colors. We got a
Yeah.
little bit of stuff.
Mhm.
Anyway, okay, let's rock. Let's
All
rock.
right. So before we rock, let's shout out some people here in our live stream.
All right, let's go.
Thank you for joining us, of course. Ken
Ken was first
with
in, right?
yes.
All the way
Cliff
from down
TV.
under. What's up, Cliff?
We have
We
Slick
got something
Rick.
for you, Cliff.
Rhoda is
Mhm.
here. You're early.
Hey, Rhoda, what's going on?
Raymond. is
Raymond,
here
what's going on, Raymond?
Chosen one.
The chosen one.
Morris is here.
Hey, Morris, what's going on?
Naps.
Naps is in the house.
All right. So did we mention everybody?
I don't think. we did.
Roger Walker.
Roger Walker, what's going on, Roger?
And okay. So now,
Did we get to the Rod? What, you can just leave
Rodmo.
Rodmo out? That's he's
Thank
not.
you for joining.
He's not cool anymore.
He's cool.
Okay.
Thank you for
ain't on the
joining.
team.
He's part of the team.
Okay.
I did an attendance check early.
Okay. All right.
Roll call. Say present.
All right.
Jeff D.
Jeff D is in the house. Drew is in the house, right?
Maayong buntag, Jeff.
Right. All right. Drew's in the house. What's up?
Hello.
Jakin is in the house, or Jay?
Yes.
All right.
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan
Obi
is in
tries.
the house, right? Jaya is in the house again. We appreciate you stopping in, Jaya.
Yes.
Okay. DG is in the house.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Spoon, James with a spoon. What's up with you, brother?
Hello.
And let's see. Who else? Did we forget anybody? Anybody?
I hope not.
Before we get cracking.
Okay. Edge Addict is here.
Edge Addict. Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sweet. All right. And anybody else? Yeah, okay, we got Edge right
DG,
there.
Drew, and Cliff. Thank you so
Okay.
much for his super
And
chat.
Alistair.
Alistair is here. Thank you so much. Cheng, why it seems that teachers seem to make the better partners in the Philippines based on observation of blogging couples who are trained teachers? Just a note. I think because we are more on
Teachers?
teachers.
But
Because
she's a teacher.
I'm
What
a
are you
teacher.
talking about?
Because I think for the most part, teachers are focusing more on work, and at the same time, you teach values, you teach morals to students. So I think
You have to have them to teach them.
yeah,
Right?
you can't teach what you don't have, or you can't give what you don't have. But for the most part, of course, teachers are like models or second parents, and they
Agreed.
live up to the values or
You're
morals.
pretty good with values and morals. You're pretty
Thank
good.
you.
Overall.
Yeah.
You're a little nasty sometimes.
Luckily,
you don't teach them that stuff.
Yeah, it's just between us. But of course,
luckily,
when
you don't teach them. All right, let's get down to it.
All right. So many foreigners come here to the Philippines, and of course, before they come here, they go to dating sites to meet someone, and of course, they go here to the Philippines thinking that I will
I
find
found love. I
But
found her. She's the one. I know she's the one.
But sometimes, let's just say that when they come here, they realize that they've been scammed. It's a nightmare. And tonight, we're going to talk about the biggest dating red flags that expats ignore and regret later.
But before we do that, remember, you can't be scammed if you don't give them money.
Yes.
Right? So don't forget that. It's never a scam if you don't give them money, right? Because we keep saying all the time, don't send money to people you don't know.
Yes.
If you've never met someone face to face, I keep saying, because we can keep it simple. Follow the same rules here that you would do at home.
Yes.
Would you give someone money at home? Would you someone that you never met, someone that you met online? Would you give someone money? Then don't do it here. It's that simple. Follow the same rules the same dating rules that you would do at home.
Women are women.
Women are women.
Whether they're from the West or from East Asia.
Okay.
All right. So let's start with, we have several categories here. We have relationship status issues. We have financial
Mhm.
red flags, communication traps, lifestyle problems, and online
Character, and
scams.
we got in the character,
Mm-hmm.
character red
Yes,
flags too, right?
yes.
All
Mm.
right,
So
so
let's.
let's start with the start. And the first one, relationship status red flags.
Mm-hmm.
The $1 million question that you have to ask when you get into a relationship with someone here in the Philippines, the $1 million question, because it's going to save you $1 million if you ask this question:
Mm-hmm.
Are you married?
Yes.
That's simple. Are you
Mm-hmm.
married? Are you separated?
Mm-hmm.
Are you separate? And I don't care if you do not get a direct answer. Ask her again.
Mm-hmm.
Are you separated?
Mm-hmm.
Are you separated? And even if she gives you an answer and says she's separated, don't be afraid to request a cinemar.
Yes.
Right? What is a cinemar, Cheng?
Certificate of no marriage.
That's what it is. And it's okay because look, I keep saying vetting is important. You would never want to get into a relationship with someone who's married when you're at home. So
Mm-hmm.
don't do it here. It is illegal, and there are some dire legal consequences to getting involved with someone who's married already. Even if she's separated, even if she's separated, even
Even
if
if
she's
she's separated.
separated, don't get involved with women who are separated. I'm telling you right now, I know they're very convincing. Sometimes they can be extremely convincing. Sometimes they're very beautiful. Sometimes don't get involved with women who are separated. It is going to cost you a lot of heartache, a lot of money, and a lot of headaches. There are plenty of good quality women in the Philippines who are single, who are not married, who are not separated. It is that simple. Do we need to go into all this stuff? Um, I've talked. I think we have go to our don't get involved with separated women video.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
We kind